I am a mess of a human being. This is just gonna be a informal type video today. We're just gonna have a chat with this delightful pink beverage I have. So I like to think of myself as a pretty non-embarrassing person, and by that I don't mean that I don't do embarrassing things. I just mean that I like to think I don't get embarrassed by all of the very embarrassing things that I do. I think it kind of comes from doing drama, because once you've done birthing noises on stage and pretended to be a wolf having sex with another wolf, there's not really any space for any kind of normal embarrassment in your life. But one thing keeps happening to me, and I don't know why. I don't talk to myself that often, but it just seems like every time I do, I get caught by someone. This all started when I was leaving to get a bus, and it was on a day I was really excited. I was actually in a show, and it was like our last one, so I was really hyped up, and I was going through, and I was like locking my door on the way to the bus stop, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna lock the door, I'm gonna close it, I'm gonna walk to the bus, I'm gonna go get on the bus, then I'm gonna get the train to Easter House, and then I'm gonna go, and it was like, woo, and then my next door neighbour caught me narrating my actions. So I was like, hey, what's up? How are you doing? You didn't see that. She did. She did see that. And then the exact same day, I was at the bus stop and I was like, this is quite a monumental day. I am going to film myself. I got caught filming myself vlogging. This is why I don't vlog in public, because you always get caught by someone. So then I thought to myself, okay, let's go listen to some music. And then I was singing along, I think it was 21 Pilots, obviously, and then someone came around the corner, caught me singing to myself, all in the same day. It was bad. And then another time, I was walking up to my kind of community theatre centre type place. I don't know what to call it, it's where I do all my theatre stuff. I was walking up the long path from there, it's uphill through some trees, and I was listening to Panic at the Disco. This video is just you knowing how emo my music taste is, really. I was walking along the street, listening to Panic at the Disco, and I was pretending to, like, I don't know, conduct it. I was moving my arms in some form away, and then I just stopped, turned around, and saw someone I knew who had been walking directly behind me this entire time, and I was like, did you see that? Yeah, I saw that. When in doubt, finger gun out, that's what I always say. And I thought to myself, okay, all of those instances are like, alright, I guess I can deal with that. And then today happened. So today, my dad had an Amazon delivery coming in, and he said, if you happen to be in, could you keep an ear out for the thing? And I was like, okay. The thing, the doorbell, that's what I meant. So my dad had an Amazon delivery coming today, and he said if I was in, I could keep an ear out for the doorbell, and I was like, okay, but I might go out because it's really sunny today, and it was. Knowing me though, didn't actually go anywhere. I didn't go for a walk or a jog or anything. I thought I was going to, but I did go out into the back garden, and I was there, I was chilling with my cat, I was rereading the Welcome to Night Vale novel for like the 5th time, and I was like, hey, some parts of this, like the Cecil speaks parts, would be a good monologue. I wonder if I could do that out loud. Because you know me, always thinking of acting, because that's my thing. Ugh, I'm so cool. So I was just reading aloud this passage about like exploding flamingos or something, I don't know. And then the Amazon delivery guy turned up because he'd rung the doorbell. I hadn't heard it because I'd been out here, and he was like, okay, I'll go put it in their back garden in the shed. And I was there talking to myself. The worst part is that it was really hot, so I'd taken my t-shirt and like rolled the sleeves up, and I was wearing these sunglasses, but for some reason I had them flipped up at this particular moment in my life, so I kind of looked like this. Oh, you want me to sign for that? Yeah, sure. Sorry, I didn't hear the doorbell, I was busy. Needless to say, it was not a good experience for me. I don't know why this keeps happening. Every single time I do something weird or like sing to myself or talk to myself, I get caught by someone, and I think I'm developing a reputation. Like, when I grew up, there was this guy, and everyone knew him, he was called Minty, and he'd walk around the town with his earphones in, singing along really loudly to like political rap or whatever it was, and everyone knew him. He was Minty, he was a local legend, and I think it's going to be me. I'm gonna be that guy who talks to himself all the time. So yeah, this was just a chat type thing, I guess. If you have any stories like mine, please put them in the comments and make me feel slightly better about myself. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at some point. Goodbye. This is the weirdest thing I've ever done.